Hello guys and welcome to this series where I cast your games. Today we are taking a look at a top lane prodigy. This guy right here, will the camera follow him? Here we see him range top. He's a keyboard warrior that I met in solo queue, spending 50% of the game writing in the chat, being a nice guy. He was on my team also, and at the same time popping off in my game. So we have to take a look at how is this guy so good. He's a Plat 2 player at the moment, 60% win rate. A good way, on his way onto to Diamond already. Is something happening down here? Let's see. He's a Garen main also so far this season. And he's going up against a Nasus in the top lane here. So this should be a matchup that favors the Garen a lot, especially because Nasus has gone with the Relic Shield. He could have went for the Doran's Ring and then took 3 points if in his E, which would have made laning phase a lot easier. But it looks like Nasus will be Q-maxing. He will try and get the CS that he can while facing this Garen, and I don't expect Nasus to have much to say in the early game in this laning phase. Looking at the rest of the team comps, we have the Lilia going up against Vi in jungle. Two pretty different kind of junglers, because when you play the Lilia, you wanna CS or farm your camps until to get the fast level 6. You want to have access to that lilting lullaby, your ultimate. And when you play Vi, you can go for these pre-6 ganks because you have pretty great ganks with with her Q, the wall breaker, flash wall breaker maybe. Is even an option here, especially in the bot lane, where it is a Varus and Talia with no gap closes or no options to get away. Looking at this mid lane here, Yone going up against the Ahri. Usually I would say, well, we have a ranged mid lane on red side and a melee mid lane on blue side. So Ahri should win the matchup as she does here, but I actually was just about to say that I thought that Yone would actually have a pretty good laning phase, just because Yone is so obnoxious. If he jukes the charm just one time and goes in with his solo unbound, his E, where he jumps forward, he can close that distance and all in the Ahri pretty much all the time. But okay, Ahri, she gets the first blood, and that's a great start for red team here, where we haven't even talked about the bot lane. We look at blue team, it's a Varus, it's a Talia, a great poke lane. You have Talia's Q, you have the piercing arrow also for Varus. Whereas we look at red team, the Jinx and Thresh, it's more of an all-in kind of composition. You don't have that much poke. Obviously there is the Jinx has the sap available to her, but that isn't really how you want to win this lane. You want to land the death sentence into a flay, maybe on top of the Chompers, and just all in a target here in the bot lane. Maybe with the help of Vi here, who has cleared her top side, gone towards bot side, and is now on bot side scuttle. She can maybe look for a gank here after her scuttle. Bot lane is coming to help her, it looks like, even though Lilia is not down here. But yeah, that's team comps, and with first blood for red team, there's already a small lead of 300 gold. The first blood gold itself is the lead at the moment. Going out to top lane here, we see that the Nasus is having a really rough time. Garen just standing on top of him saying helicopter, helicopter, as he uses his E to chunk this Nasus low, and it could be only a matter of time before this Garen can friend a dive, because even it's already a Garen versus Nasus matchup, but it is a Garen with Ignite. Here we see Vi is making her way bot lane. Talia gets hit by the death sentence into the vault breaker, and she will go down. It's a 2-0 lead now for red team. Nasus flashes onto the turret, but it is too late. He's hit by the decisive strike and the ignite from Garen, and he goes down. And that's just a lane that is going to get way more oppressive as we go longer into this game. Great play from range top, abusing his summoner spell choice. here as Yone goes down once again, and I really regret almost saying that I think that Yone should win this matchup. It's 2-0 Ahri, it's 2 solo kills in only a matter of 5 minutes in this mid lane. Not looking so good for the blue team mid laner. Also bot lane not looking too good at the moment. A bit rough with the kill going down onto Taliyah, but luckily it went to Vi, so not much will change in this bot lane. I still think that the blue side bot lane here, they should be able to use the poke they have to chunk out the red team bot lane here as we go longer into the laning phase. But yeah, looking at top lane again, this should be the picture of the whole lane. Vi is up here though, so maybe she can make a play. What about bot lane here? Will they go down? Will be hit by a piercing arrow. Thresh already goes down. What about Jinx? Will she get out? Looks like it. Garen is level 6. She takes down Vi with the Demacian Justice. Can Nasus get a kill back here onto the Garen? Doesn't have the Wither available to him. And it's a double kill for Garen here as Lilia came to the rescue. Yone here in the mid lane, jukes the charm, can look to go in now, but he is only level 5 to our level 6. It is a double ignite mid lane, so it can be very spicy. Ahri goes in with the Spirit Rush, misses the charm. It is now a melee matchup, it looks like. Yone misses the Q, goes in with the Soul Unbound, is ignited. Will he go down to the ignite? Doesn't look like it. He doesn't. Lilia, meanwhile, will she hit the Swirl Seed onto the Ahri? Doesn't look like she tries to. What about mid lane here? Vi can't threaten the dive, she doesn't go for it. And no one ends up going down here in the 2 versus 2 in the mid lane. Lilia misses the Swirl Seed, but is still lurking around this mid lane. She knows that, nope, she's backing off, never mind. Will just take away her red buff at the same time. Vi takes away her red buff as well. A lot of action in this solo queue game. 7 minutes in, 7 kills already. That's a kill every minute. Taliyah hits the seismic shot onto Thresh. Thresh misses the death sentence, but Jinx does hit the sap. Connects with a couple of altars as well. And Taliyah really losing out on this trade. Garen again, helicopter on top of Nasus. Wins this trade without any contest or without... Never mind, I have no idea what I wanted to say, but we see Vi again on top of never mind. Taliyah hits the seismic shot onto Jinx. It's 4 members of blue side bot lane. Jinx flashes away, Varus flashes forward, does hit. Oh, and that's a 2-man Fate Shield by Yone. Really redeems himself onto after that horrendous mid lane experience that he's had so far. A 2-man Fate Unsealed into the 2 kills in the bot lane here for blue side, and that's already a 2.5k gold lead. After that first blood, they have really turned this game around, the blue team here. And it isn't even the top lane that is making much of a difference right now. Even though range top, he is 3-0 on this Garen. Does have the healing reduction already, the Berserker's Greaves, and he can threaten a dive here already. Where blue team, they get the dragon. Will Vi get a return kill onto the Lilia? Is put to sleep by the Little Lullaby and goes down to Lilia with a Q. Wow, blue team really snowballing this game right now. Red team going in one after the other, never being together as a team compared to what blue team is doing now. Thresh hits the death sentence, doesn't put the lantern down for Jinx. They still manage to take down Taliyah. Will they also take down Varus? It looks like it. So that's 2 kills for red team. Great play here by the Thresh. Lands death sentence onto the Taliyah, takes the death sentence in, and with the help of Ahri and Jinx, they take down the blue team bot lane, and they claw their way back into the game, even though the goal lead is still a 3,000 gold lead for blue team here, where Varus, Taliyah and Garen just exits the fountain here. But yeah, that right here is how I thought the mid lane would go. Yone just popping his Soul Unbound and just looking to hold an area all the time. Varus lands the Chain of Corruption into the Seismic Shock. Thresh is caught on the turn, and that's a double kill for Taliyah right here. The red team bot lane just really overstepping their boundaries. Yone goes in with the soul unbound again. And both mid laners does have their ignite up and available. Yone even has the Fate Shield available to him, so he can threaten the all-in here onto the Ahri if that is what he wants to do. However, if you look at your minimap, Vi is lurking around mid right now, taking down the Raptors and maybe looking for a gank afterwards. She could be, because Yone is pushing in the mid lane at the same time that blue team, or the blue side bot lane is also pushing in this bot lane, looking for a turret maybe. Taliyah tanking the turret, but they do get a turret here, and I think that will be the first turret of the game. The blue team bot lane, they take down the first tier 1 bot turret only 11 minutes into the game. And yeah, it really looks to be a top and bot diff here from the side of blue team. A gold lead already on 6,000 gold, 11 minutes into the game. Yone here is in a 1v2, but Taliyah comes in with the Weaver's Wall, misses the Seismic Shock, the Super Mega Death Rocket connects also. It is a 1-4-1 so far. What will Yone do here? Flashes over the wall. Ahri instead uses the Spirit Rush to escape. Lilia pops the Lilting Lullaby. They do not manage to take down Yone. Instead, Jinx goes down actually to the Yone, and it ends up being a 2-for-1 for blue team here. How did they win this this skirmish? Really unlucky for the side of red team, not managing to take down the Yone here. Yeah, so a 2-for-1 here for blue side, and the gold lead is still 6k, even though Ahri, she managed to get the shutdown onto to Taliyah. Thresh misses the death sentence. And top lane again, it's a 3-level lead. Ignite goes down to the Demacian. Justice and Ignite. Actually he doesn't, but Garen has the flash available to him. Nasus prematurely flashes, and it will be a 1-for-1 I think. Garen will actually not go down, and that's frustrating. You see Nasus spam pinging onto Garen, but maybe Vi will be able to pick up a kill, return kill in the top lane, as the same time as Varus lands a Chain of Corruption onto Jinx, takes down the red team AD carry. What about Garen here? Will actually take down Vi also, and this is a range top masterclass. If you could see the chat, he is probably spamming it already. Nasus tries to TP on the top turret, but Garen takes it down. What about Thresh here? Will he also go down to Taliyah here? Let's see. She has the increased movement speed. Thresh flashes away. Varus connects the piercing arrow onto Thresh, and he ends up going down. It's 17 kills for the blue team here. Only 30 minutes into the game, and Nasus is dead again, 100%. Yeah, goes down once again. Garen just stands on top of the Nasus with the helicopter. Yone here lands the Fate Shield. They do not manage to take Ahri down. Instead, she will get a double kill under the turret. Taliyah instead connects the Seismic Shock, a really questionable hitbox I think, or it looked to be right there, but doesn't manage to take down Jinx. She will survive with a slimmer of health. Instead, she connects the Seismic Shock onto Vi here. Vi, who is a level under the blue team support, misses the Assault and Battery, ends up going down, and it will be a 1-for-1. Thresh gets a return kill onto the red or the blue team support, I should rather say. And let's see what is happening now in the game. It is a pretty spicy plat game this right here. 28 kills in 14 minutes. That's 2 kills a minute here in this game. Only one dragon has been taken down so far. We see the objective bounties being available here for the red team, so they can look to threaten something here, but it doesn't look like they will contest the Drake. Thresh is backing. Vi is making her way down here, but she obviously cannot contest this Drake alone. Yeah, blue team, they take the Drake. Vi lands a Swirl Seed onto Vi, or rather Lilia lands a Swirl Seed onto Vi. Didn't even pop the Lilting Lullaby. Nasus goes down once again to the Demacia Injustice. That's 2 kills for blue team. Ahri got a return kill in the mid lane at the same time. Varus lands a piercing arrow, doesn't decide to follow it up. Instead, Talia goes in, kills the Jinx here, where Yone goes in, ignites the arrow, and does 4 kills for blue team, only trading 1 kill back, which I did not see. Ahri got the kill onto Lilia, but we didn't see the kill. Will Garen look for a kill here onto Thresh, misses the death sentence, decides to back off, and our protagonist in this episode, range top, that's an 8-0 Garen, a 700k, or not 700k, a 700 gold shutdown, 153 minutes, 153 CS, 15 minutes into the game, and that's a 9-0 Garen right now. Thresh just hinting, but fair enough to him, fair play. And yeah, we see, if you look at your minimap, blue team, they have control in all 3 lanes. Christian Vi will go down here again. Talia also goes down. It's a 1-for-1. What about Yone here? Can he do anything? Lands the Fade Seal onto the Ahri, goes down once again. And if I was this Yone, I would think to myself right now, I should probably just stop doing anything, because my bot lane and my top lane will carry me big time. But yeah, Yone wants to stay active on the map. He wants to do something, and it hasn't really paid off so far. He did land a good ultimate at some point, I think, but yeah, 4-4 so far. Garen gets another solo kill onto Nasus. I think that's the 5th or 6th, maybe even the 7th solo kill onto Nasus. It's a 10-0 range top Garen main receive right now, and it's only 16 minutes into the game. Looks like a Smurf game, but I will say also, when I played with this guy, he is only level 88 on his account, so this could very well be a Smurf account. I'm not saying anything, I'm just pointing out the fact that 10-0 Garen, 17 minutes into the game, it is a pretty decent score. But yeah, Lilia proxying. Yeah, don't really know what happened here. Talia lands the seismic shove, and let's see here if Thresh will be hit by the piercing arrow. That's a double fail flash. Ooh, it still ends up going down to Varus right here. But yeah, that hurt my eyes to watch. Holy moly. Talia gets hit by the charm, goes down with the to the Up of Deception. Is also being also got hit by the sap at the same time. Let's see what will happen here. Will he manage to get his recall off? Vi gets the 700 gold shutdown onto range top, who decided it's too mainstream to get a perfect score, so he will give a kill onto the red team jungler. Yeah, great play by the Vi. That's 1,000 gold, pretty much uncontested for her, with the flash Vault Breaker onto the 10-0 top laner of blue team here. The goal lead 10k in 18 minutes. Looking a bit unwinnable, if I may say so myself, for blue team here. Ooh, Ahri flashes forward, misses everything, still forces the Fade Seals for Yone, but not really worth, since this Ahri is the only win condition that red team has. But okay, it is an 11-2 Ahri, so if they want to get back in this game in any way, it is through her. It is through maybe Ahri staying together with Thresh Vi, who can provide some good CC, and Ahri can provide the damage. Because, you know, blue team, they do have a lot of squishy members, right? Even though even this Garen, who is 10-1, it's not a very tanky Garen, so he can, with the right setup, be one shot as Lilia is here. It will be a 1-for-1 so far. Blue team will also get the tier 2 mid turret. What about this Ahri? Will she go down? Doesn't look like it. And what we also have to remember is that, well, as long as this Ahri is alive for red team, well, they have great wave clear, at least in one of the waves, because of the true damage that the Hour of Deception will do on its way back to the minion wave. But yeah, it doesn't look like red team is interested in defending any turrets. So far, they only have the tier 2 bot side turret left at the moment. Otherwise, it is only inhib turrets and the Nexus turret left. Blue team here, they will get the third Drake of the game 20 minutes into the game, so they can look for a soul, even though I have a strong suspicion that the game could be over before. Arik goes in with the Spirit Rush. Will she get a kill onto Varus? She will not, and that is a free kill here for blue team. A bit too feisty or greedy maybe for Ahri here. Looks to try and get the shutdown onto Varus, but let's see what happens here. Vi goes down, or not rather not Vi. Jinx goes down, Ahri goes down. What about Yone here? Can he get a kill onto to the Vi? He does with the help of the Swirl Seed from Lilia. That's 4 kills for 0 for blue team here. And they can look to end, maybe they will get the top lane inhibitor. Will they go for the mid lane inhibitor, or will they try and go for the end here? Let's see. Looks like they are pushing for the end. I'm not quite sure if they can do it actually. They do not have Baron buff or anything like that. So they should maybe settle for the mid lane inhib here. Ahri goes in with Spirit Rush, takes down Taliyah again. And that's a 1-0 for red team here. A 13k gold lead. Will they also get the mid lane inhibitor here, blue team? It looks like it. Yeah, Lilia just stalling with her presence, threatening the Lilting Lullaby onto the red team here. Yeah, what do you want to do now if you're blue team? You want to obviously reset, use some of the gold you've gotten so far. Maybe take the Baron, or just put all 5 members in the bot lane to while mid and top will push itself in. But let's see. Instead, Range up here is threatening a dive onto Vi. Will go down, I think, to the Super Mega Death Rocket. Actually manages to escape with a slimmer of health once again. It's a 1-0, a very questionable dive. Ahri also goes down. Will Jinx get a return kill here onto Lilia? She will not. And what about Lilia here? Will she get a kill onto the Jinx? No, there's no damage right now in this trade-off here. Yone goes in with the Fate Shield. They take down Jinx. Will they also kill the Thresh? Range up here ignites the Thresh. Goes in with the Decisive Strike, maybe. Yep. And that is a 3-0 for blue team. Still a kind of 3-0 because Lilia just went down to the turret. No one got the gold, so yeah, let's see if Taliyah can hit the Seismic Shove here or just take her down. Wow, okay, never mind. That's a level 12 support, just 1v1ing a Vi, but fair enough. Goes in with the Venus wall. Ahri is taken down, I think. Yep. Flash forward from Taliyah, connects the Qs. Wow, and they also take down the Jinx. And yeah, that's just a team death, right? It's 39 kills for blue team in 23 minutes, and it looks like they will end the game now. Oh, Nasus is still in this game. I completely forgot. What was he doing? A 23-minute game with more than or almost 60 kills. Wow, almost 3 kills a minute. Will they also take down Nasus? They do take him down. Yone flashes into the fountain, and they win the game. 40 kills for blue team here in 23 minutes. Wow, great performance from Range Top. He ends the game with a 13-1 score. So yeah, Range Top, thank you for letting me cast your game. And remember, if you want me to cast your game, yeah, feel free to comment your sound and name. And yeah, until next time, have a nice day.